Here we have 1989 Astro van. Fuel pump went out. Getting ready to do this, but we're going to do it a way that is non-traditional. Don't try this at home, folks. So, she has 1 trillion miles on her, but she's a good little workhorse. What we're going to do, the floorboard right above the tank has already been cut because this fuel pump has been replaced before, so we're not dropping the tank. When I originally got under the tank, or under there to unloosen the tank, the bolts are so rusted they just turned. Could not get the straps, broke loose even with impacts. So I discovered that there's a hole in the floorboard right up underneath the seat, right above the fuel tank. I will show you here momentarily once I remove the seat and pull this carpet back what we're working with. Alright, so carpet and seat has been moved. As you can see here, got a nice little hack job. Underneath here is our fuel pump. So I'm gonna open this up and get ready to replace this fuel pump. Okay, so I have the hole opened up. Got 4 hoses here. 4, I guess 5 hose clamps, I don't know why. But you can see how rusty this is. This is why the fuel tank is not coming down from underneath the tank without possibly breaking fuel lines, brake lines, replacing fuel tank straps, and etc. This is our fuel pump. Picked it up from AutoZone, pump only, 25 bucks, 28 bucks or so. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. So I'm going to get ready to remove this. Basically, we're going to take the 4 hoses loose. We're going to move the O-ring here around the tank seal. And pull this whole sending unit and fuel pump straight out of the tank. Be right back with you once I get some of this taken loose. So basically, we're taking the hoses loose and carefully, because this sheet metal is super sharp and it will definitely cut you. And if your vehicle's in this situation, just be very careful of this sheet metal. And I do not suggest anyone to cut holes in their floor pans to get to their fuel tank like this. Not telling you guys to do that one bit, but this one is already done like that, and I'm just trying to repair this current vehicle and the situation it's in without spending a lot of money nor time. Okay, so I got 3 of the hoses removed. I got 1 more to remove. Then I got to remove the O-ring with a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, and we got to spin the ring to release the whole sending unit to come up, and then we'll be able to see our fuel pump. Okay, so after getting all 4 lines taken loose here, took a hammer and a screwdriver, and there's little slits in here that sit down in here. So when putting it back, we're going to go this way and tighten it back up. Taking it off, we go this way. So now we're ready to remove the pump and sending unit. And okay, of course it's gonna not have a lot of room here. All right, so here we are. This is our fuel pump that we're going to be replacing that currently is not working. And like I said, it's obviously been replaced before. So to take this one off to put the new one on, we're going to need to take the filter off the bottom, unloosen 1 hose clamp, and unplug 1 wire harness. And then this will remove. And then we got our new one right here that we'll be putting back in place. Let me take this one loose and get ready to get the new one out the box, and I'll be right back. Okay, we have the old one off, and here's our new replacement. So I'm going to swap some parts around here and use some of our new stuff that come with the package here. And we're going to get that hooked back up. And then we're going to put this back in the tank. And then we're going to attempt to start her up and make sure this was 100% the problem, which I'm pretty confident this fuel pump's no good. Okay, so we got the fuel pump in, placed the O-ring. Here's the old one, and getting ready to clean this up a little bit and get this rust out my way and set this back down in. I'll be back once I have it placed. Okay, so now got the O-ring set and it's back tight, which is quite a pain in the rear with this being so rusted up. So now I just got to get the 4 hoses back on and we'll be in business to turn the key and see if we have a running vehicle again. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got everything hooked up except for the one hose. It was dry right at the end and it was ripped. I cut a piece off of it. I might have to take another piece of, go get another piece of hose and a little piece of tube to patch that line back together. But as you can see, that was what the problem was. She's back up and running. We're good to go. Just a little minor more repair for the vent tube. Alright guys, hopefully this helps someone. I'm just going to bend this back down, put the carpet back down, put the seat back up. Once again, I am not suggesting for you guys to cut a hole in your floor to repair your fuel tank. I am not suggesting that, but there's a hole already there. Makes it a whole lot easier. You got to be very careful because this is very sharp and will cut you up like a razor blade. Thanks for viewing, guys. Have a great day.